What's going on, brother?
What's happening?
What's
How you
up, bro?
doing, man?
How you been?
I'm I've been good, dude. I've been really fucking good. I've been really good. How about you, man?
You look great, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
How much you lost so far?
I stopped weighing myself.
Hey, dude,
I know I'm getting what?
I don't appreciate how I jumped into your stream this today, and I was offering you money to push yourself to the limit, and you wouldn't let me pay you to do the things I wanted you to do.
Yeah, bro, because other people, you don't understand, these, like, some of these other people will go fucking ham and just start paying me, like, to do 2,000 push-ups, bro.
Bro,
Do you understand? You
that's
think
why,
I could?
bro. You used to sell cars, negotiate with these guys. Say, hey, how about this? $1 a push-up or $1 a sit-up, and I would cash the fucking, and then be like,
Bro,
hey guys, I'm gonna get off for the night. All
again,
sore and shit.
you think $1 a push-up would be enough?
I don't know, bro. It's money.
Yes, it
I mean, you
is.
sit there and these dudes are giving, or these people are giving you money to do little workouts, bro. And
Well, I
it's
mean,
only gonna
they're also they're
it's only gonna
friends too.
it's
They're
only gonna
friends.
benefit your pockets, and it's gonna benefit your body.
Man, I don't want to think of it like that.
You basically have an OnlyFans, but that's basically what you're doing. It's just that you have a PG-13 OnlyFans.
No,
Yes,
it's not the same thing. I'm
bro.
not showing anything.
Bro,
I'll shake my ass.
you're
I'll
not.
rub my
That's what I'm
nipples.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
But
No,
I
no, no,
ain't
no, no.
getting. Nothing's coming off though.
You got this all mixed up. OnlyFans, we know what OnlyFans is, bro. You basically have an OnlyFans. People subscribe to you to do things on camera that are PG-13, and people pay for you to do push-ups, and they watch you do push-ups. You're telling me that someone behind that camera somewhere around the world, that some subscriber is not just like, oh my god, douching.
No,
I like it when you beat this
no, because that's not what it is. That's not. It's look. So, and that, of course, bro. Like we that's how we talk to each other online. Like we fucking, like, one dude, just to make him uncomfortable on camera. I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna fuck your face.
What did he say?
Like, yeah.
You told him that, or he told you that?
Huh? No, I told him that to make him uncomfortable on camera. He didn't even blink. Like, you just say the most wild shit, dude. To
He just kind of like pushed it off.
Yeah, he was just like, okay.
He's like, where the fuck are my mods?
No, his mods were there, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's you actually just say wild shit, and it's fucking hilarious. Like, no one takes it seriously.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
You're just.
I mean, I wouldn't go into some random person's stream and say some shit like that. It's like people that I know, right?
Yeah,
like
we've
oh
become
friends
you're
over
giving
time.
off perv vibes.
Yeah, exactly. It's bro.
It's being sarcastic. It's basically.
Hey, you know who the most pervy ones are online?
Who, the girls?
The women, bro.
I'm in my safe place because I can't actually see you.
I'm saying, hey, once they get a sense, right, that they can start going off, bro, they will say some off the wall shit.
Oh my god! How dare you say something like that?
Exactly. That's exactly how it is.
That's funny.
But how you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. I just been working like crazy.
I don't want to work anymore because I'm working every day very hard, and I never had money. Fucking shit.
Like always, yeah.
Yeah, like always, bro. I just can't. Yeah, I can't wait till I'm done working.
I remember what that used to be like.
Haha. Must be nice, bro. Must be nice. But then again, you worked your ass off to get to where you're at right now, so.
Yeah, I'm enjoying a little respite, a little time.
You're a little sad though. A little part of you is kind of broken.
Why the fuck would I be sad?
Because your Kings aren't in the finals.
Oh, fuck off.
Not the finals, the playoffs.
Yeah. Look, bro, we didn't look good enough. Just like last year, we didn't deserve it enough. We didn't look good enough. We're still a really young team. We're still a really young team.
You guys are, though.
Yeah. So I think because how many times did it take the Warriors, like with Clay and Steph Curry, to actually win one, right? While they were developing the team?
2.
No, it didn't. Steph Curry didn't win it his 3rd year in the league, bro. What are you tripping?
I'm talking about when the big 3 are together.
Oh
Took
yeah,
2
that's what I mean. But that's what we need. We need some time.
I wouldn't say big 3 because that was the big 3 is drafted, not drafted, but signed players and shit. Not signed,
Well,
free
I
agent.
mean, no.
Free
Draymond
agent
Green was
pickups and stuff like that.
was the final piece of that little trio.
But they were
It
all
was-
drafted, so you can't really
Green
call it
wasn't
big.
Green wasn't drafted.
Where did he come from?
Fuck, I can't remember which team, but he was not drafted. He was signed from another
Pull
team.
out your handy dandy notebook.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pretty sure he was drafted, bro.
No.
So where did he come from then? I've never seen him with another jersey on.
Just hold on, would you?
I don't really follow the Warriors, so I was just online with Jesse and Kevin, and they're
Yo,
Huh.
he before he played with the Warriors, he played with Michigan State.
I hate you. Fuck, I was wrong.
Yeah, whatever. What you sipping on over there?
El Pollo Loco.
Oh, you're sipping on El Pollo Loco? I said, what are you sipping on? Not where did you get that drink from?
Oh, Sprite.
Sprite. I like Sprite.
I was just playing games with Jesse and Kevin, and we got a dub the last one, and then Kevin was like, "Come on, bro, one more." Jesse's like, "Bro, if you play one more, I swear to God, I'll watch all your freaking YouTube bullshit like 100 times each episode just to get your views up." And I was like, "Nah, bro, I told Deuce I'd get on. I'd get off and I'd start recording, and I can't."
Bro, that's how I felt a couple weeks ago when I told you that I was that I would record and I was streaming and it was like it was going really well and I was like, fuck. All right, I gotta get off. I gotta get off. This is important to me. So thank you, Andu.
Yeah,
thank you.
That night you basically treated me like sloppy seconds, bro.
Wow, that's the way you felt about it?
That's how I feel, bro. You
should have felt like the most important person because I was like, I'm going to ignore all of you who are cheering for me and sending me biddies, which is money, right? And fucking...
Is that what they're called, biddies?
Yeah, so...
Sure, that's for sure a knockoff OnlyFans, bro. Biddies. Did you earn your biddies?
Yeah.
The itty bitties?
Well, bits. It's bits, but when it's happening, you say biddies. You don't say thank you for 100 bits.
Hey, speaking of bids, bro, I'm still winning that bid for you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to get my hopes up.
It's up to $50 right now, and I am at 65 bid. So no one's went past it yet, and it has 3 days left. So
again, I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but
don't get your hopes up, bro. Because if that shit reaches higher than probably like 75, I'm probably gonna back out.
No, that's fine. Again, bro, just you trying, I would really appreciate. But because I was sitting in streaming today, like sitting in this chair. Oh my god, bro, it was killing my fucking legs and my lower back. Like this chair is such fucking ass.
Yeah.
So
you have a Facebook or no?
Yeah. What do you mean? Do I? You made me set it up when we started the podcast.
I got bad memory, bro. I swear, some point in my life around when I was like 22, 23, I probably had a stroke and I didn't even know it. And my short-term memory is just fucked.
Nah, you've always had shitty ass fucking memory.
That's what I meant. Like, yeah. Anyway,
you know what? Something I did start though that I said I never would, but I had to because as a streamer, it's gonna help me grow.
You're taking Blue Chew?
I don't need Blue Chew to help me grow. I just think of you.
Oh my god, I feel so special.
No,
Did I tell you about that funny story about Blue Chew though?
Yeah. Oh no, you didn't. Okay. You started it, but you didn't.
Go ahead and tell me what you're talking about.
I started a TikTok.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What's your
but for
what
for the
what's
stream,
what's your handle?
same Deucey Man.
Deucey Main.
Yeah. So I started it for the stream.
You know, every time you say Deucey Main, I always think of Terrence Howard.
Terrence. Oh yeah, the way he says Maine.
Main.
Yeah.
Now, man. Yeah, I know who Skinny is, man. Now, Skinny rolling like that, man. For sure, man. Mike, sorry, man. This shit right now, man. What the fuck wrong with you, man? With my mode, man. Hey, man.
Well, that term Maine was big for a while when we were growing up, and then everyone's
I
always
mean, the
called me
first time I
Deuce.
heard it was Gucci Mane.
I never even thought of Gucci Mane before that.
Yeah.
It was like Deuce really became my nickname in high school because everyone fucking called me Deuce.
Yeah.
And then the Maine came along. It was just, I really can't remember.
I think that
Maybe
came
it was
along
Gucci
with-
Mane. Like
I think that came along when you started kicking around with the Stewie Boys and shit.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where that came in because I'd never heard it once.
We're not going to talk about that time in my life though.
No,
I'm not particularly proud of the stuff that happened then.
Yeah. Hey, we live and we learn. We grow and we go. We tooted
Hey.
and booted.
I'm not in prison, so I'm happy about that.
No, what happened was I was at work and my coworkers were talking about some shit. They were talking about Chad Ochocinco. And Chad oh, hold on, sorry, real quick. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
No, we're gonna have to redo that.
What?
Your camera turned off.
It's
so
fine, dude. Just let it roll.
Sounds good.
Let the good times roll, bro. Let it be
Show
natural,
show
bro.
them the failures. Show them the failures.
Not even the failures, bro. Just let it be natural, bro. This is us in the flesh.
Well, no, I'm using
So-
a filter.
You're using a filter, bro?
Yeah, I'm using a skinny. I'm using a skinny filter.
Don't be oh my god, don't be that. You're gonna get freckles and shit next week, and then you're gonna have like fucking
Little sparkles in my eyes.
little blue sparkly eyes and shit. You're gonna have fucking lip injections and shit the next week. You're going.
No, I said filters, not surgery, bitch. Calm your shit. If one of us was gonna get surgery, I know who would do it first.
Who?
You'd get that fucking
Mole
shit knocked
off
off.
your
Yeah,
nose,
I was about
bro.
to say you'd get that shit knocked off your nose. Finally.
I love this thing, bro.
I'm telling
You know
you, bro.
why?
I'm telling
why,
you.
bro?
You know what
It's
happened
sent-
is
it's
you were
sent it-
born with it here,
and
then one day you pissed off your mom, and she went back to the top of your head, and it just fell down your nose.
Anyways, I was at work, right? Funny story, bro. I was at work, and they're talking about football, and Chad Ochocinco. I don't think you know this about Chad Ochocinco, but you know how they can't use performance enhancement drugs for working out, like steroids and shit like that in recovery. So Chad Ochocinco said that after his career, he admitted this. He said, "Dude, I took what are those called? They're called
Excuse me.
I want to call them boner pills. They're called
Viagra?
Viagra. He took Viagra before every single game, and then they all started laughing. They're like, "What? Why'd you do that?" He's like, "You got to think about it. It's not just for your sex purposes. The point of that pill is to get your blood flowing, and the blood flow throughout your body, not just to your region. It's to your through your whole body, and once your blood's flowing, your performance enhances, and your stamina, and so on and so forth. So I take those, and I just go off, and they don't pop up on tests. So then they were talking, but I thought it was interesting, right? So I
That's
was
pretty
like,
smart.
yeah,
I
right.
would have
for
hated
sure.
to tackle him. If you get tackled by the dick, is that legal?
What are you talking about, bro?
Well, I'm saying, let's say the cup moves, right, and Lil Ocho pops out to the side,
Little Ocho.
and when you're tackling him, you get a full hand of rod, right? And like that's the only thing you can happen to grab onto, so you yank him down by his fucking dick. My ears just rang for some reason.
Yeah, because you said some absurd shit.
Well, I'm just saying, okay, like in fighting, if you hit someone in the dick, it's a penalty, right? In football, if you
fighting?
like if you in MMA, if you hit someone in the
okay.
nuts, right? So in football, if you drag someone down by the dick,
I think MMA fighters wear cups too, don't they?
yeah, but that doesn't. Bro, have you ever been hit in the nuts even wearing a cup? That shit still hurts like a motherfucker. It's literally just there so your balls don't burst.
I didn't play football, so no, I've never wore a cup actually.
Yeah. It's if you get hit, you still feel it. It's literally to protect your balls from bursting.
Oh, it softens the blow.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to my story before I was
Hold on.
interrupted
Answer.
by
Do you think it's a
German
penalty if you get pulled down by the dick?
Get the fuck, bro! Anything goes. You know, if your hair hangs out back your helmet, it's full go. You can yank the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So back to my story before I was interrupted by a German man.
The Germans?
Huh?
The Germans?
Anyways, so they're talking about that, and the conversation got into sex pills, and it was me. I'm 30 at the time. I was 36. My boy that was talking about it is right now 42, and then the other guy in the which is a friend is 20. The guy that I said about, the one that asked me for advice, that same guy. No,
Yeah.
he's 26 possibly, right? So then I think he's 26, 25 or 26, something like that. So then they started talking about sex pills and stuff like that. And the 42-year-old was like, "Have you guys ever tried it?" And we were like, "No, we're not that old." And then he's like, "No, I'm not that old either. I don't need them. But if you try it when you don't need it, what do you think's going to happen? Peak performance, right?" So the conversation continued, right? So he drops us off. We all go about our ways. Tell me why halfway through my shift, my boy walks up to me and he hands me 2 pills of Blue Chew at work. In my head, I'm like, bro, who has a casual conversations about some random shit and then extends the conversation to passing out dick pills at work? I was rolling. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, bro, just try them. If you like them, subscribe. I was like, what are you trying to get endorsed? And then
Oh my god.
I thought it was hilarious. So then he gives them to me, and I was like, okay, whatever. I put them in my bag, and I go to my boy. His name's Robert, and I was like, hey, dude, he just came up to me and gave me pills. He's like, oh, he gave them to you too?
And you want to know?
Then he was like, I would not want to be riding in the backseat of his car. So who the fuck has dick pills in his car on the go at work?
That doesn't mean he's taking them at work.
I know, I'm just saying, it's just a bizarre thing to do. Like having a casual, random conversation with your boys at work, just shooting the shit, and then just further extending the conversation to passing out dick pills at work. It's so unprofessional, you know what I mean?
I mean, but so?
I just thought it was funny.
It's fucking hilarious. Something I told you before, something very similar happened to me.
I know, but it's just that type of thing hasn't happened at work, because it's like we don't even all know each other like that. Like, I have these guys on my phone as name and then RS at the end for Republic Services.
Yeah.
Like, they're not like you where I have it as Susan. You know what I mean?
Wait, so do you have like homies at work?
I mean, I have work friends.
Do you only talk to them at work, or do you talk outside of work?
No. So I have a coworker who's a good friend of mine now, and I invest in properties with him. So we have that like connection with each other as far as very, very good friends.
Yeah.
And then I have another friend that used to work there who I'm very close with and very cool with, and he's came to my house and drank at my house, and you know what I mean? Same thing with the guy I invested with. We drank and we've been in places together, and I have some friends that I actually spend time with outside of work, but majority of the time, most of the people they're just work friends.
I made a bunch of friends at work, dude, and we used to say some wild shit to each other, bro.
No, like, I get it, but like, you know, I mean, there's some people that need to kind of like, yeah.
But
like
hold on. The question:
there's some people that you don't know that well to where you don't want to over it's work, bro. You don't want to end up catching an HR case. You know what I mean? There's some people that you're cool with, and some people that are just work friends, and some people are just people.
I never think about HR issues if I'm working around a guy. I know I can say the most off the wall shit, and the worst that's gonna happen is like we're gonna have a conversation to the side later, like, "Hey, bro, you probably shouldn't say something like that," and that's it.
Nah, I can't do that because my line of field is more of a competitive field where if they can take you off the board so they can move up, it further longs their pockets. And their
it was 100% like that with me too. But I'm just saying, like, working with men, I never really thought about that because men are more likely to confront each other if we say some shit we don't like.
I thought so too. So me and three of my coworkers were in a group text, right? And we were all cool with each other. We're all shooting the shit, and we're all joking with each other, bagging each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me and two other coworkers came from that type of environment where you just grew up just bagging on each other and clowning on each other.
Yeah.
And then we had another guy that was in the group that didn't grow up like we did. And he took it a different way where he thought
complained.
No,
you guys are bullying him.
No. He didn't complain. He mentioned that he feels like he's being bullied.
Oh.
And he mentioned to a different coworker that was outside of that group text message that I'm really cool with. And he called me. He actually told me, he's like, "Hey, did you talk to Andrew?" Because I'm the shop steward, so I kind of keep everything at ease and work with people and try to make sure they're cool and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So did you talk about this with Andrew? And he's all, "Well, Andrew's one of them, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, he was like, "Oh," and then he gave him some advice, right? But then that person called me and he was like, "Hey, is this and that?" I was like, "No way! I had a feeling this might happen." Because he was different than how we grew up, and we were a little bit more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I was like, "Hey, dude, thank you for telling me. I'd never want him to feel that way. I'm for sure gonna tackle this head on and just make sure I fix this and make it right because I don't want him to feel like he's bullied.
Yeah.
And I'm not a bully, bro. I thought we were all because he gave shots back and he was talking shit back and everything like that. So it's like he just took it a little bit harder than we did.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a bully unless someone's really hungry and looking forward to their sandwich.
Okay, so listen. so then, you know what I mean? I cut ties on that group text and I addressed it and I said, "Hey, you know what? No more." And I gave the other two guys a heads up saying, "Hey, this is what's going on. Give you a heads up, bro. I don't want him to feel this way. I don't want you guys to get drawn into some negative shit and make it feel that way. And like, this is how he feels. He's not
comfortable with it.
He's not comfortable coming out and saying it to you guys because he still wants to be cool with you guys."
Yeah.
So we're still cool with the guy. Just now we have limitations around him as far as how far we take things. You know what I mean? So there's people that you can be yourself around, and there's people you can't be yourself around. Because I work with different types of people from different types of generations and different areas of the Bay Area, or even from the world, that come out and they just have different personalities. So sometimes you can be friends with people, sometimes you can't.
I mean, you can still be friends with those people. I feel like even that guy, right? Like it's just like for me, for instance, right? You know me, dude. I'll just say what the fuck is on my mind. I'm not gonna fucking think about it. I'm not gonna, and I hope people know that there's no actual malice or intent behind it, right? But there's been, I mean, again, you've known me for fucking over 20 years, dude. How many times have I gotten in trouble for my mouth? A lot of fucking times, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as someone tells me, "Hey, I didn't like that," don't I apologize real fucking quick? Dude, I'm so sorry. Sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I do too. I own it up too. Like,
exactly.
Like,
it's just part of being an adult, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Some people can't do that. They got too much pride. They're like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna say sorry. That's gonna make me look weak." Bro, swallow that shit.
Yep.
You did wrong. Just fucking man up and be a stronger man and just say, "Hey, bro, I was wrong. My bad. I'm not trying to. I had no ill intentions. It's just my bad."
Yeah.
Own that shit. You know what I mean?
It's, you know, it's funny. Actually, before I get into the thing I want to say next, I'm sure everyone is wondering, just like I am, what happened to those pills?
Oh, I actually never used them.
So what happened to those pills?
Where's my backpack? I can show you them right now.
No. That's like, I trust you. I trust you.
They're actually still in
I
my
trust
backpack.
you. Yeah, I trust you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually scared to use them because, like, I don't know. I don't want to give it I don't want to tweak my heart. You know what I mean? As far as like
Tweak your heart.
give me a heart attack or something.
Why the fuck would it give you a heart attack? Viagra
Fuck,
started as medicine for a heart attack, bro.
But the thing is that I don't know what's in it, so I don't know what it's gonna do to me. You
I've
know what
tried
I mean?
pills. I've tried Viagra before.
You're a whole different person, bro.
I just wanted to see what would happen.
I mean, who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll just pop one and say, "Oh, hey,
Come here, babe.
hello for 4 hours."
Here
You're
comes
still-
the
hey,
sun. Do.
You're still awake? Fuck. I'm gonna have to call 911. 16 hours later and shit.
You better not wait for no fucking 16 hours.
No.
Fucking dick is gonna fall off. No, but no, it's
I don't ever have to buy one again. This is gonna forever work.
No, it's actually funny that you bring that up, dude, because I actually brought that up last week on my stream. So again, everyone makes mistakes, right? There was one person who kind of overreacted to something that I said, like overreacted big time, right? And flipped out like on stream and a whole bunch of shit, even though I didn't say anything like inflammatory, but he was just having a really bad day. You know what I mean? And
you triggered a nerve?
Yeah, right? Like to me, I was just talking about my life, but to him, it was just kind of like I mentioned something that apparently wasn't supposed to be mentioned on his shit. I didn't know, right? Like obviously I didn't know, and he fucking lost his shit. And I sat there and, bro, I was thinking to myself, like, old me would have handled this so poorly. I would have fucking gone off, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking how to respond at first, and I'm like, oh my God, like I want to fucking cuss this dude out. Like, what the fuck? But I sat there and I waited and I waited and I waited, and I'm like, okay.
You let him finish?
And I let him finish. And I let him work through all his fucking emotions before I reacted, right? Then he's finally done, and I'm like, hey dude, look, you want me to leave? You want me to leave? I'm not here to piss you off. I was just trying to talk about my life. What do you want to do? Without getting mad, without judging him, without flipping off. And after like a minute, bro, he felt so fucking bad. And he was like, dude, I am so fucking sorry. I acted like a complete cunt. I am so fucking sorry that I behaved that way to you. Like, and apologized to me. Just like he fucking flipped out in front of everyone, he fucking apologized in front of everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And afterwards, I felt so much better. Because that shit, like you said, that shit is a fucking superpower, bro. Like, being able to apologize when you fuck up it's a trait that is practiced. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's hard.
It is super fucking hard.
But it's probably the best decision you can make.
Yeah. But what's more than that, like the people who allow, right, the people who have that patience and allow those people to come to that conclusion, because can you imagine how many fights and arguments would not even start if someone makes a mistake, flips out, right, and instead of reacting right then and there, the other person just waited until the person who's doing it worked through their emotions and then was able to figure out, fuck, I fucked up. But that's not what happens most of the time, right? When someone hurts you, when someone pisses you off, right? Hurt people. So when someone pisses you off and fucking hurts your feelings and shit, the first thing you want to do is fucking react to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you can somehow keep that feeling in check and just wait it out, wait it the fuck out, and it made me understand what that whole count to 10 thing is, dude. It's not it's not that you're gonna calm down, right? That's not what counting to 10 does. It's giving the other person time to figure out their fuck up.
Yeah.
Right?
Like a moment of silence type of thing.
Exactly.
And then it's funny because when you do that moment of silence type of thing or count to 10 and you look at them, you can tell when it processed.
And then their eyes go big and then they're like, fuck, dude, I'm so sorry.
It's like they have a pale type of look to them. They're like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, a bigger flex is, hey, dude, I just realized that you realized what happened, and I'm gonna tell you, no hard feelings. Just be conscious. Be cautious of what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they'll be like, my bad, blah, blah, blah. And you have a real human moment where you're talking to somebody, man to man, or
Well, I mean,
whatever.
I agree with you, but that's the next level shit. That's after you've practiced a bit to be able
Oh,
to forgive them
done that.
before they've even apologized. That takes some effort.
Well, I mean, we're not going to get into this conversation. Maybe next week, but I'm a spiritual guy where you turn the cheek and you forgive your enemy. You know what I mean? You just forgive people. It's just your forgiveness. You might not think that way, but you know what I mean. You got to
No, I
forgive
mean, I
people
believe in
for their
forgiveness.
mistakes, for sure.
I believe in forgiveness, and I believe forgiving people wholeheartedly. And I'm not saying I don't believe in that whole forgive but don't forget and all those sayings and all that bullshit, right? Like for me, I don't care. Forget, don't forget. I don't give a shit. But forgiving, like when you forgive someone in your heart, right? And you understand that they do feel badly for something that they've done, and all the anger and everything, it really does help you, right? Because it brings more peace to your life. I genuinely feel it like that, dude. Because and the fact that it happened multiple times within 1 week, because that wasn't the only instance, and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, fuck. Old me would go scorched earth on this motherfucker. Like just I'm going off, right?
Yeah, I get it. You know what gets me the most though
What?
is that when you're actually seeing it all fold out, and you see that the person, like, this is literally like anxiety talking. Like, you're looking at something play in actual real time,
Yeah.
and you know that they had an option to go left or go right, and they know which way to go with the conversation, as far as like being rude or being mean or being positive and being respectful, and they still choose to be wrong. And they still choose, the hate takes over them and still guides them the wrong way to do it, still knowing that it was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I look at people sometimes, and I've questioned people before. Like, I've seen it in public, and I look at them like, "Why'd you do that? Like, you had all the power not to do what you just did, and you still decided to do it." And it just grinds my gears, because it's just like hate takes over so much, and it's
It's so
powerful, bro.
easy, dude. It's so and exactly.
But
You just
that's the
said it.
way I
It's
see it.
so powerful.
It's so
It's
powerful. It's an easy cop out to just take that route. But I don't know. I catch myself doing stupid shit sometimes, and I catch myself,
same.
but I know to right my wrongs and replace it with rights. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, that grinds my gear when I see people do shit like that.
Yeah, it's like I remember, like one of my biggest issues before was seeing people like disrespecting or hurting people who can't or won't defend themselves, or like animals, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. Like for instance, one
Taking
time,
advantage of the weak.
yeah, for instance, one time, and I won't go into what happened after, but I reacted very poorly to a man who was fucking berating an obviously new cashier at a like a Safeway. I don't remember what it was, but it was just he was fucking berating her, dude, and making her cry. And she's like sitting there crying and like because she doesn't know what the fuck to do. No one's helping her. And like again, I could have just easily grabbed him under the arm and be like, I need to talk to you, sir. Right? And just fucking moved him to the side. But that's not what I did. I went way overboard. Right? And if fucking cops would have been called that day, I guarantee you I would have been fucking in jail, dude. And afterwards, even though like it was, I still think it was for the right reason. My reaction to it, and like you said, it's so easy for the hate to take over because you fucking, it's like this little tiny thread of you that just snaps.
It's like a fucking fuse on you that just turns the firecracker.
Yes, exactly. And it's like you don't care anymore. That's what it is, and that's what's always scared me about my temper. It's because that's the kind of temper that I have, and I know that I have because really bad things have happened in my life when I've lost my temper.
Yeah.
You were there for the most recent one, right? And I still feel bad about it to this day in Reno.
Huh?
In Reno?
Dog, I tell you, I had a stroke or something,
Yeah.
bro.
Don't worry about
When
it.
did we go to Reno?
Years ago.
Bro, I don't even remember going to Reno with you, bro.
All right. You're an idiot, dude.
Reno or Vegas? I've been to Vegas
No,
with you, not Reno.
Reno, you fucking ding dong.
Nah, I recently know, bro.
No, not I said years ago.
You said recently,
We
bro.
no, we were there for someone's birthday.
Kenny?
We were drinking those tall ass slushy fucking alcohol drinks, and I went upstairs because my stomach was hurting. Y'all came into the room afterwards.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
And that's the night that me and Brian shared a room, right?
Yes.
Okay, I remember that. That's funny.
Yes. I still feel bad for how I reacted that night.
I mean, yeah.
That was a bit of cruelty, right? That doesn't normally come from me. I'm a lot of things, but I think you can say, like, for the most part, I'm never cruel, right?
Yeah.
But in those moments when it pops, I can become very cruel.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, those are the things I want to eliminate from my life. And I genuinely think, dude, therapy's helped with that a lot too. I genuinely think that therapy's helped with that a lot because
I did therapy for a while and it helped for a while, but then I felt like it wasn't, so I stopped doing it.
Did you try a new therapist?
No.
Exactly. That's why, dude. I
already went from one to another, and then she was helping for a little bit, but then I was like, nah, this isn't. Well, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was helping, but it was taking a lot of the time of what I needed to get life.
Yes. It's
So
definitely a time commitment.
It got to the point where we were making progression, and I emailed her and said, hey, you know what? I really appreciate everything you've done for me and you are doing for me, but this is consuming too much of my time, and I need to focus on my wife and my daughter, and my wife needs to go to work and so on and so forth. I just gave her, I didn't give her excuses. I was telling her the truth.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been good for a minute, you know what I mean? But at the same time, therapy did help for sure.
100%. And again, I wouldn't have thought those kinds of things, right? The like I was describing to you, like I'll literally, in those kind of moments when I know that things can get real bad, right? I can literally feel myself slowing down and just being like, I'm gonna let you work through your shit first.
Yeah.
Right. And then if you don't apologize, then okay, I'm only fucking human, right? I'm only human. I can only take so much.
I'm gonna get my get back.
I'm just saying. But again, I haven't run into that situation yet where someone did something like that and didn't apologize. Every time it's happened so far, they've apologized.
Yeah, you know what I struggle with sometimes is when you're scrolling through social media and you just want to say some shit about something that you see online that grinds your gears or just fucking pisses you off, and then you're just typing it, and then you realize halfway how much hate is in your heart typing this, and then you just fucking delete it, and then you just go to the next post. Like, you know, one thing that pissed me off recently, I seen in Chicago that the protests that are going on.
Yeah.
The Gaza, Palestine, and stuff like that. So people were raising a Gaza flag on U.S. soil, hella high, bigger than the United States flag, and they're pulling it up, and they're basically like, that just pissed me off because we're not in Gaza, we're not in Palestine, we're not in Iraq, we're not over the seas. This is United States, man. Like, you're disrespecting. I was just fucking typing some shit, and I just, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna feed into what they're all part of and they're fighting back and forth about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not on one side or the other, but at the same time, it's like, I just want to just say, knock that shit off. Like, you know what I mean? You're disrespecting the land of our soil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was fucking, yeah. I had to delete it, just go to the next one. And then I fucking see that fucking P. Diddy's on investigation for some shit. And I'm like, I gotta keep going.
You know what's funny is I didn't remember something until you just said that about that comment. Because you know me, I'm not really on social media very much, right? I do a little bit now, but even then, I find it more of a chore than anything else.
I think it's funny how you contribute to social media, but you're never on it.
I'm sorry, dude. It's again.
No, it's fine.
I just find it to be a chore to keep up with shit and comment and respond and this and that.
Nah, dude, it's a waste of time, anyways.
Cool. But that being said, this one dude, I think I might have brought up the story partly, but I didn't remember this part. This one dude was trying to get this other guy canceled on, like, a streamer canceled because he was misrepresenting himself or something, right? It wasn't a big deal, right? But this guy's a full-time fucking streamer. Like, this is his job. This is his livelihood. And this other dude, because he couldn't get a free item, right, was so pissed off, he started this entire Reddit page and fucking flaming this dude and was getting hella people, like, to go in and bash him on his fucking channel and trying to, like, just start hella shit. They were reporting him to Twitch and fucking trying to get him kicked off the platform. And again, like, do I think what the dude was doing was a little deceiving? Sure. Right? But he wasn't technically doing anything wrong. You know? He wasn't going against Twitch terms of service or any of that kind of shit. But these guys are going so fucking overboard. And I sent him I went in Reddit. I created a fucking Reddit just so I could go in there and be like, dude, why do you have this much hate? Like, you're this mad over a free item, a free digital item in a fucking video game that you already own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's nothing special. It's just a cosmetic skin for your character. That's it. And you're fucking losing your shit, and you want to cost this man his job. And then he said some fucking off-the-wall shit. Bro, here's what... I don't participate in social media very much, but you know what I do online? Motherfucking research. Bro, I found out everything about this motherfucker just from his fucking name on Reddit and his profile image. I found all his social medias. I found out where he works. I found out where he used to work. I found out the band he was in, why he got kicked out of the fucking band, his fucking full name. Like,
damn, you took a deep dive.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was so angry because, again, I gave him the opportunity to apologize, and he doubled down.
I rented the gun. I bought the bullet. I was like, dude, chill.
Because he made it personal, and he started insulting me and shit like that. And I was
but that's the hate, bro. That's the hate.
And that's what I'm saying. So hold on. Let me finish my story, right? So I was leaning hard into the hate. Bro. And I was...
You roll your eyes and say hard.
Bro, I literally had this entire list of shit that I was about to post to Reddit so that everyone else could know. And I was going to send it to that streamer and let him know who it is, right?
Yeah.
And at the last second, bro, at the very last fucking second, I was like...
You deleted your web browser and everything.
I deleted everything. All the info about him, everything that I found about him. I didn't even tell the guy that I found all this shit. And I was just like, you know what? I could fuck you up so bad right now.
You turn your cheek, bro.
I did. And to this day, it's still one of the most painful things I've done in a while. Because that shit sucked. That shit sucked. But I think that was a little step. I think that was a little step that was very important to where I am today.
Hey, bro, but social media doesn't have all its negatives, bro. There's positives on there. There's a guy named Vic Blades. You probably don't know who he is, but he's a barber, and he goes out in the street and he talks to people. Say, hey, man,
white dude,
can I give you...
or maybe Mexican?
White dude with a whole bunch of tattoos.
Yeah, I actually know who that is.
So he goes out in the street and he's fucking super popular now. But I first started watching him. He just, hey, can I give you a free haircut? To give free haircuts because some people need it and stuff like that just for free. He's all, what do you want for it? He's all, just give me a good conversation, man. Tell me about yourself. And you just talk to him, spreads positivity and all that stuff. And it's awesome seeing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the people that this one's actually cool. This would actually be cool if we did it. You go to like a public place, mall, Times Square, wherever you want to go that's public, festival. You ask one person on a piece of, write down a positive saying on a piece of note, and then you go throughout the festival or public or wherever, and you just give it to another random person.
Mhm.
And then you're basically spreading positivity, a message from another person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's cool.
Yeah, I agree. There's actually there's a YouTuber that I follow. If I remember correctly, her name is Thoraya.
Mm-hmm.
And that's her pretty much in her entire page. She lets people, like strangers, you know, say things that they've never admitted before, and fucking spreading positivity and shit like that. And I actually found a musician, Real Gale Music, like Regal Music, but Real Gale Music, who makes really good music because of her channel. So I do think that positivity can cure.
Hey, did it just restart?
The entire thing? No.
Mine restarted the time limit. It's Jamie just called me right now. And we're back.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Jamie.
No, but we were talking about forgiveness. Right? Forgiveness is more than saying sorry.
Forgiveness is to find. Blah, blah, blah. What movie is that from?
That's from Just Friends.
Okay, that shit was funny, dude.
Yeah, with Anna Faris.
Yeah.
Forgiveness.
It's more than saying sorry.
Anyways,
have a glass of wine
yeah.
till the end of time. Hey, time.
That was fantastic.
No, but it's funny when I stepped outside while you were taking your little Jamie break. I was thinking of because you know how we were talking about forgiveness and all that stuff, right? And something else that I wanted to bring up, just because we haven't brought it up in a while, and we already brought up therapy today, is reaching out to someone when you're feeling, you know, down or you know, depressed. You feel those depressive thoughts taking over or shit like that.
No, hold on. Is it you with the depression thoughts reaching out to somebody, or you taking out the time to reach out to somebody and just give them a random like call, like a hey, just
either
want
one,
to catch up,
either
check
one
on you and see how you're doing?
Either one. It's you know, a few people in the last week or so trusted me enough to just be like, hey, you know, I'm in a bad space. You know, I'm you know, they suffer from depression and just mentally, you know, they were kind of letting me know, and they felt bad for even bringing it up, and I was like, dude, don't feel bad. Like, you don't understand. Like, the people who care about you want to help you. You know what I mean? Like, you're not burdening them. You're not hurting them by fucking saying, hey, I'm in a bad headspace.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and it's I hope, brother, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, Andy, when you were kind of like in a little sad spot in your life, I hope you feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, dude, you know, I'm not feeling all there. We can,
for sure.
You know, we can talk about it if you want. We don't have to talk about it. It'll be like that Theo Von clip.
I've called you, dude. If I'm gonna call you and ask you some random stupid shit, I'm comfortable enough to call you and just talk to you about some serious shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I think I didn't. I just called you yesterday about a guilty conscience kind of question, and you're like, nah, you're good. You're good. You played that the right way, and you know what I mean. Sometimes you got to just reassure yourself that you're doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's crazy though is that Not a lot of people have a lot of friends that you can do that with.
And that's what I was gonna say. I've begun to realize a lot of people don't have that, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of, like, a ton of people do not have that. Someone that they feel like that they can talk to through the dark times.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Fuck, man. That shit breaks my heart, dude.
Till this day, if I know that somebody's going through some shit or like they're having hard times, but I know they're the type of person that won't, I mean, that has a tough shell and they won't say shit, I just shoot them a message and say, hey, bro, just give you a heads up. I know what you're going through. You ever need some help, let me know. I'm here, bro. I don't give a shit if you just want to talk or you need a break from something, you need some help. Let me know, bro. I'll go out there and I'll help you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
And there's multiple people who have done that before. A lot of people don't reply because people don't know how to
respond to it. Yeah.
They don't know how to respond to it. You know what I mean? I mean, as simple, you know what I mean? You don't even have to respond. It's just knowing the fact that, not knowing, but just
that someone's thinking of you.
Just know that somebody's out there thinking about, hey, bro, you doing good?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude,
I just called a friend. I just called a friend 2 days ago. Say, hey, bro, how you doing?
Yeah.
I like, how you doing? You good? Blah blah blah. And they're like, yeah. Why you asking? Like, yeah, just checking in, bro. See how you doing, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes. And for any of you guys listening out there, watching, whatever, I hope you guys know, and that I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You know, whether I know you personally or if I don't know you personally, you know, whatever. Reach out. Just reach out. If you don't have someone in your life that you feel like you can talk to about it, try me on. Try me on for size. Try on a stranger. You know, and I'm not even saying if it's super terrible shit, but just if you're having, you know, a rough time and you don't think that anyone else is going to listen, right? Just reach out.
If you're having girl problems, don't feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems with her. No, I'm playing.
A bitch ain't one. No, I'm just kidding. But dude, remember when you were having pee-pee problems? Right? Huh? When you were having pee-pee problems and you fucking reached out to me and was I judgmental at all?
Fuck you talking about?
I'm just kidding. No, but yeah. So that's just something I wanted to bring up real quick, you know, before the end of the pod. So hit me up.
Look at you, positive douching.
I know, right? It's so fucking weird, dude.
Whoa. Look right. Bro, are you getting gray hairs?
Oh, bro, I've had a ton of gray hairs. What are you talking about?
No, really?
Yeah, dude. Not so much this side, but definitely this side.
What?
But only in my beard, which is fucking weird.
Bro, you and my brother got gray hairs now.
Yeah.
Bobby does too.
Well, Bobby's been having them for a long time, though.
I don't have gray hairs, but I can tell that I'm lightening up right here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna go bald at some point.
I think I'm gonna hit that with some LeBron.
The spider's legs?
The what?
The spider's legs?
What's that?
The spider, you said the LeBron, the spider legs.
What the fuck you talking about, spider legs? Spider pig, spider pig.
What do spiders' legs look like?
Yeah, I know, but why do you call it spider legs? Are you talking about the little?
Because when you stick them in your head, that's what they fucking look like.
You know what that does, though, right?
It makes the hair regrow.
No.
Then I don't know.
So what you're doing is you're puncturing little punctures in your skull with that little roller. I was talking to a family. I know exactly who I was talking to, but I don't want to mention his name here. But
mention it.
No, bro, because that's his own business.
Kidding.
So they're the little rollers, and you roll over your head, and you go like that, right? And it punctures your skin. And when you puncture your skin and you break the skin, what happens?
It scabs up and heals.
No, before it scabs up.
It bleeds.
Bleeds. Why? How does your hair grow? The blood flows to that area, and it starts to attract the blood in that area. It's just the same shit like the erection, bro. You don't get an erection unless the blood's flowing. Same shit with your hair. Your hair does not grow if the cells and everything don't grow to that area.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
and you die, it's dead. You know what I mean? So if you get the blood flowing to that area, you don't have dead hair no more. You know what I mean?
No, because if that was,
I literally just
bro,
made that up.
I was
I
gonna
literally
say,
just made that up. I don't
I
know
was
what
gonna
the fuck
say,
that
bro,
thing does, but I heard it
if
works.
that was true, the tip of my dick would be the hairiest part of my body. So,
But look, I'm lightening up right there, bro.
I can see it,
And it goes. Shoo.
but there's nothing wrong with that, dude. There's nothing wrong with
No,
that.
I'm just saying. I don't got gray hairs, but I also ain't blessed like you with a big ass fucking.
No, I've been keeping it real trimmed though. Like I don't let it grow
Hey, you
particularly
use
wild.
Manscaped?
No,
Hey, you still use that?
I use scissors, bro. I get my legs right, and I put them up to like near my ears, and then I pull tight. What,
bro?
And then I trim,
Manscaped's
dude.
not just for your. Hey, Manscaped's not just for your pubes, bro. It's for your beard and everything.
Nah, bro. It's literally in the slogan that it's for trimming your nuts.
Bro, no.
Yes. Again, it's literally in the slogan for Manscaped.
I thought Manscaped has what is the fucking treatment for your beards and shit like that? They have.
It ain't Manscaped.
Swear to God, they have a different product just specifically for your beard.
For your beard to
It
grow.
started off with genital manscaping down there, yes, but then another line of it's just like fucking
Plus, I don't trust him, bro. I tried him once and I nicked my nuts. So it was not fun.
I wouldn't even pay for fucking.
You ever nick your nuts, dude?
It hurts, bro.
Exactly.
Anyways,
how tight and clean
wild.
do you keep it, by the way?
It's wild that you have gray hairs, though, dude. How old are you?
How old? 36.
Fuck, that is wild to me, dude. We're getting old, bro. Or at least you are, because you got gray hairs. I mean, I got a daughter, bro. I got a daughter, bro, and I ain't got no gray hairs. You don't even have kids.
You got to remember, every gray hair I develop is another chick with daddy issues who's gonna.
Did your dad watch this?
You just got the joke, huh?
What'd you say?
I said every gray hair I develop is another chick with daddy issues who's gonna find it more attractive.
Did your dad watch this?
I don't know. No, probably.
I was like, I got kids, and I don't even have gray hairs. And then I was gonna switch it up and say, well, you got a grown kid in the other room, but I'm just joking. If you're watching this, I'm just joking.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down!
I mean...
Lincoln, don't tell him I said that.
I'll just say I'm not going to correct you. Booty fucking... No, I'm just kidding. With his moody ass. Needs to go down for nap time or he's grumpy.
It's funny. Hey, bro, have you ever seen those? Well, you're not on social media, but there's a trend, and you know how we seen Kevin this past, not past week, but 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
Right. Was it this past weekend or 2 weekends ago?
No, this past weekend was Mother's Day. It was the weekend before.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago, have we seen Kevin with the big ass cowboy hat?
Yeah.
So there's a new trend on. It's not a new trend, but there's a trend going on social media where it shows pictures of white guys before they met their black wives.
I've seen that.
And I want to make one so bad of DeMonte and Kevin in cowboy hats. And it's like black men before they meet their white wives. And it's just pictures of them, how they used to be hella hood back in the day. And then they start putting the cowboy
now they're wearing cardigans and shit. Oh, my wife got me this beautiful scarf.
I want to do it so bad. I'll probably do it instead of DeMonte.
You know, they started doing the reverse of that too, right? Like white women who date black men.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're fit, like they don't look like, teachers anymore.
It's great.
Exactly.
I laugh at them for sure. I'm actually seeing DeMonte this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna go. Me and Jamie are heading out to Tahoe, and DeMonte's girl lives out there, so DeMonte's gonna meet us out there. We're gonna do like a little double date and hang out. I haven't seen DeMonte in a while.
No, and let's be honest. Even though DeMonte is all now, like howdy partner and all that shit.
Nah, he ain't that deep. But hey, you ever see that guy? I forgot what his name. He's a new draftee for the NFL. He has a super deep Southern accent.
Man, I'll be right down the road. It'll be a little easier for my family to come watch me play, so that'll be great. That's just them telling me that they want me on their team, man. A lot of coaches came and hollered at me before and after this process here, man. A lot of them, man, they say they got a buzz in their facility for me, man, and I'm just ready to see where I'm going.
I told you, bro. I don't look at football. Like I'll start again.
What is wrong with you,
bro? After the Niners lost the Super Bowl,
Hey, we got a solid running back in the draft, though.
I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't care.
Isaac Garado.
Let me heal, bro. Let me heal, okay? Let me heal at my own pace.
You're not going to heal until you talk about it, bro.
No, no.
You're giving off little. You're giving.
But
off
see,
little,
look,
giving off little
here's
people
the pain.
vibes.
Here's the pain. What?
You're giving off little people vibes. Downstairs, little people. Little dick vibes.
Oh, well, say that, bro. I thought you were talking about midget vibes.
You're giving off a little person vibe down there.
A little person means midget.
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
You should have said little you vibes. Little you vibes.
Yes, little you vibes.
But listen. Here's the pain, right? Just like Dad taught me, and I take that pain and I ball it up real tight. Just right, real tight, and then you shove it way down deep, right there, right behind your belly button.
What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing right now?
I'm telling you how I deal with my pain with the 49ers losing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think you need your next therapy session. I think you should talk about this.
It's still behind my belly button. One day it'll come out.
You're gonna get colon cancer if you don't fucking let that go. You're already talking shit, so might as well let it go.
Bro, oh my god, dude. One of my viewers this past week hit me with a joke that slapped so hard, bro. And I forgot to write it down. I'm so fucking mad that I didn't write it down because it was a fucking masterpiece. It was I would have totally turned it into something I would have used in my stand up. I would have given him credit.
It was better than my black and redneck joke.
Yeah.
That one was pretty. That like hit you left field. Like, oh crap, that was a turn.
But bro, this one Hold
on, let me throw it out there. Let me throw that little joke out there so people don't think that I'm just racist or some shit. You ready? I don't understand why black people don't go bowling as often as they should.
Why?
Because you get a black ball, a big tough black ball, and you throw it at white pins with red necks.
That's a quality racist joke.
Yeah.
Now, the joke that this dude made though, like I had a meltdown on stream, bro. Like I was laughing that hard.
You had the sweats and everything.
Oh, the sweats, the tears, bro. I was like, dude, that is one of the most brilliant jokes I've heard in fucking years.
I want to hear it.
That's the thing. I didn't fucking write it down.
Next week you have to ask him. The next week you have to present that joke.
Dude,
that's the first thing I'm bringing up when we fucking.
If I got that joke,
no, brother. What's the joke?
Tell me the fucking joke, bitch.
Shut up! I don't care how you've been. Tell me the joke now,
dude. I'm telling you, it was so brilliant, and it was in response to something that I said too, which makes it even worse that I can't remember.
Oh, but was it an actual joke or was it in the moment joke?
No, like it was an actual joke. Like that. That's what I'm saying. Like it was, and it was so perfect because he was quick about it. It was fucking, and it just killed me.
It was a Bobby.
Shout out to Uncle Beeb.
Was it a Bobby on call? Just one liner, just dropped.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. It was one of those fucking bro. Those are the best. They wreck you so hard, and then you're just like, how the fuck did this human being think of that, and I could not? And it's just so good.
If Bobby would have stuck through with this and did this, bro, I believe we'd be laughing more than we'd be talking.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, during Daniel's baby shower, I tried to talk to him about it, but
he's just busy with his life. He has his priorities.
I know.
Props to him for making his family a priority for sure.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, because you don't know. Because you ain't got one, bro.
Exactly. You selfish motherfuckers thinking of your families first.
How dare you put your child before me?
Exactly.
I think I told Jesse that the other day. I was like, hey, bro, I'm about to jump on. He's like, I can't do it, bro. I'm at Breeze soccer practice. I said, dude, you've been to so many of those. Just leave now.
She ain't even that good, bro. I'm just
No,
kidding.
actually, she's hella good.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, if you would have been like, she's not even that good, just don't worry about it.
Well, I haven't actually seen her play, but I heard she's hella good. She's part of a select team or something. They travel to play soccer.
Nice.
It's not no regular soccer team.
Yeah. That's sick.
And when you're part of a select team, it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where you have to pay to fucking play.
Wait, you have to pay or you get paid to play?
No, you pay to play. You travel.
Are you sure
it's just like
Are you sure it's the really good team and not the very special team?
No, but that reminds me of a fucking a video I seen on TikTok where he says, "Oh my god, that bus is so big," and he was like, "What are you talking about? It's a normal bus." He's like, "No way. They used to be way smaller when I was growing up."
Had like 4 windows.
His friend looked at him like, "What?" So yeah, they used to be way smaller. Implying that he rode the yellow.
He rode the short bus, yeah.
Oh my god, I was rolling. That caught me off guard. Oh, that's a huge bus. That's funny as hell.
Well, bro, we are at 1 hour and 5 minutes. So, do we wrap it up or do we keep going?
Rappy though. I have to go to bed, bro.
For sure,
I
bro.
got work in the morning.
Well, thank you. And for, by the way, for all of you guys DMing me and asking what the fuck is going on with Andy and like
you got
why
people
the fuck
coming in your DMs?
Yeah, dude. And fucking they're just like, where the fuck is Andy? Why the fuck isn't he recording these episodes? Stop blaming this man. He does have, you know, a wife, a daughter. Stop giving him shit. And definitely if you want to give him shit, don't fucking tell me about it. Go tell it to him to his fucking face.
Don't do that.
Definitely tell him. Tell him. Bug him instead of me why the fuck these episodes are taking so long to come out, right? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. He just isn't committed to this, all right?
I'm committed, bro. I'm just, I have priorities.
I'm fucking with you, dude. I have no DMs.
You actually do.
What?
You do have DMs. If you have TikTok, you have Instagram and Facebook, you all have direct messages.
No. I mean, I have DMs. I'm saying no one sent me DMs about you. Jesus Christ.
Do you want to talk about that? Why don't people send you DMs?
I don't know, because I already give them everything. I give them the full Monty on the podcast. Why do they need to talk to me?
Seems like you're lonely, bro. You want to talk about that?
Me? Lonely?
Joking, dude.
I was gonna say me. My left hand and I have never been tighter, bro.
Oh, I hate you.
Get it?
Really, the left hand? Amazing.
Yeah, I needed a change of scenery. You know.
I hate you.
I was wondering if you were gonna get that joke, by the way.
I'm ambidextrous.
Practicing with both. It improves my speech skills as far as I'm told.
It activates the left brain.
Exactly. It makes me a better listener, Andy, using my left hand.
It's like updating your RAM.
My therapist said if I want to keep a girl, start masturbating with my left hand. Makes me a better listener, conversationalist, all of that. Makes me more emotional.
You're very small-minded. You need to broaden your horizon.
It makes you more open to new ideas.
Hooked on phonics, hook on douching.
And now I can fucking slap you with both hands.
Special teams, special players.
Exactly. But you know what's funny? Ever since I started using my left hand, I noticed that it hangs to the left.
Bro, I'm not
now.
gonna hit your.
I'm just saying it hangs to the left more often. I don't know. Am I putting a bend in it?
That.
Am I putting am I making it crooked? Night. Am I making it crooked?
Later.
Later, brother.